Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make a basic high-waisted pencil skirt similar to the one that I am wearing right now. This video is perfect for beginners. Once you're familiar with sewing, you can definitely add a lot more detailing to the skirt. There's going to be two parts to this video. The first part being taking your measurements and making your pattern. The second part, taking your pattern and putting it onto your fabric and sewing your pencil skirt. The measurements you need in order to make this skirt are your waist measurement, your hip measurement, and you want to do it at the widest point on your hips. Then you're going to need your waist to hip measurement, the length measurement of the skirt, and then your lower thigh measurement, which will be at the bottom of the skirt. This is the fabric I'm going to be using to make this skirt. You can find this in the suiting section at your local fabric store. You want to make sure that it has at least 2% spandex for that extra comfort. Now let's go ahead and start making the pattern. You want to take your tracing paper, fold it in half, and this will be your fold line. You want to take your waist measurement, fold it in half, and at the top of the paper at the fold, you want to place your measuring tape and mark your waist measurement. Then you're going to take your waist to hip measurement and mark that down on your tracing paper. And at that point, you want to take your hip measurement and do the same thing, fold it in half, and at the fold, mark your hip measurement. Take your length measurement, mark that down on your paper. And at that point where you just marked your length measurement, you're going to take your lower thigh measurement, fold it in half, place it on the fold, and mark your measurement down. Once you've finished doing that, you want to take a hip ruler, which I purchased this on eBay for about $7. So I'm going to place this on my measurements, like so, to start drawing the lines. And you will have to move the hip ruler to fit your measurements. Then for the bottom part, you simply want to use a straight ruler. I'm using this mat ruler. Draw your line. And you're done making your pattern. Now you just want to cut it out. Once you finish cutting it out, you want to place it onto your fabric. You want to make sure you add a seam allowance. You don't have to add it to the pattern, but make sure you add it on the fabric. This will be used as your front and back pattern, so you want to cut 2 on the fold. Take your front pattern and place it on the fold and pin it down. For the back pattern, take the pins off and what you're going to do is get your scissors and cut it right down the middle. I am going to be placing my invisible zipper right there. I placed 2 needles on the right side of the fabric so I know which is my right side of the fabric and the wrong side of the fabric. Down the middle, I did an overlock stitch using a serger machine, and the reason why I did that is to give it a more cleaner look when adding the invisible zipper. And open your zipper, and you're going to want to place the right side of the zipper tape to the right side of the fabric and just pin it down to the skirt. Now do the same thing to the other side. Place the right side of the zipper tape to the right side of the fabric. And to make sure that the zipper lines up right on both sides, zipper it up before you sew the zipper to the fabric. When sewing your zipper onto your fabric, you want to make sure you use a zipper foot. You want to get as close as you can to the zipper and just start sewing. Flip the bottom piece up, and with the two ends, do a straight stitch all the way to the bottom. Then when you flip it over, that's what it should look like in the back with the zipper closed. Now place your front pattern onto the back, right sides together, pin at the sides, and then sew an overlock stitch. And if you don't have an overlock machine, you could do a zigzag stitch or just a straight stitch. At the top of the zipper, you want to take that little flat piece, cut it off so it won't be too bulky when you fold the top. You're going to fold it once, then press it, then you're going to fold it twice, and then press it, then do a straight stitch. You want to do the same thing to the bottom. Fold one time, press it, fold another time, press it, and do a straight stitch, and you will be done with the skirt.